Hi, I'm back. My margarine is melted and no longer lava temperature, so it should not maybe cook my eggs when I had them in together. It's been sitting here on the counter for, I don't know, however long this has taken me to organize and distribute all of my degredients. Degredients? Why do I keep saying that? Ingredients. I think Caitlin used to say degredients. Also, chocolate mocha peppermint. It's my favorite thing this time of year. Chocolate and mint with coffee, of course. Because I can. I added hot chocolate to my coffee and some peppermint stuff. It's delicious. So, I have pre-measured my 4 egg yolks. It actually was 5. Whoops. It didn't separate very nicely, so that one had to go into the bowl with the whites. Whoops. And this is 4 eggs, because I have quadrupled times 4 my recipe for chocolate chip cookies. Also, this is a lot of chocolate chips. Lots. Hi, kid. Here's my melted margarine. That's a lot. I know, right? Squeeze me. So, and also 4 cups of packed brown sugar is an entire 1 kilogram bag. That's a lot of sugar, yo. And I have my granulated white stuff. It's supposed to be white sugar, but I don't have that in the house. But I have monk fruit sweetener, which is better for you than white sugar. And nobody will notice. She's standing there looking at me like, oh, how dare you wreck my cookies. No, it's okay. They'll be fine. You won't even notice. Don't. Yuck. Ew. Secret ingredient to all the things, Navilla. Real vanilla. This is Caitlin. She's the one who requested the cookies. So, Navilla. This is very good in Pepsi or Coke too. Anyways, carrying on. I'm at the sifting dry ingredients into each other part. What do we do? Get out of the chocolate chips, you! Back! So I have baking soda. And I have salt. And I'm gonna stick both of those in my get out of there. It's okay, that's what fingers are for. I washed, don't worry. And then you have to sift it all together so that it's not just one stuff on top of each other. This is usually where I make a huge mess. I know, it's already all over the stove. What are you doing? Are you sifting? So just keep scooping and sifting. Yeah, shake it. It's kind of hard to shake it to Silent Night. So sift together your flour, baking soda, and salt. Set aside. Continue to sift, my dear. It also puts some air into it so that it's not all packed and from sitting in the bag for Lord knows how long. I've already preheated my oven to 325. It already beeped at me. And I've prepped my stand thing here to hold my cookies for when they come out of the oven, because I can no longer use the kitchen table because it's the cat table. It's fine. Crazy cat lady? No. Just cats. Then in a medium bowl, no, I quadrupled this recipe, so in the largest bowl I own, cream together the melted oil, fat. It says butter, but I have margarine. So that's what I used, because it doesn't matter. Sometimes it makes the cookies a little bit of a different texture, and butter is better. But do you know how expensive that stuff is right now? I had margarine, so that's what I used. And I'll post my recipe. It's a combination of like one I found on the interweb a long time ago, the one off the Chip-Its chocolate chip bag, plus just things that I found that are better, like more vanilla. I add more vanilla to everything. It's kind of like garlic when I'm cooking. Garlic goes in everything, you know. So we're going to cream together. That means that you're actually putting all the sugar and the butter together so that the sugar incorporates into the butter and is a creamy texture. It's really important with this recipe, otherwise the cookies are flat. So I have my mixer. I'll make you closer so you can see. It's not super exciting, but hey, this is what we do. It's what I like to do anyways. So I'm going to add my butter, which is just margarine. Try not to make a disaster of a mess. We want all of it out of here though. It's a handy dandy spatula. And I have the coordination of a tree stump, so it's not always super graceful, and I tend to make a huge mess whenever I do anything. Because hey, cooking and baking, shouldn't you dirty every dish in the house? But also, I'm the one who has to clean it. So I made sure that the dishwasher was already turned on and empty so that all this can go right directly into there. I was thinking ahead. So past me, yay, thanks. And it's already starting to congeal again, so it's definitely not too hot for my eggs. There, I think I got most of it. I want all of it. Spatula. So when I was growing up, I was told, don't eat raw cookie dough, you'll get worms. So I don't eat raw cookie dough. Not until the egg. Once the eggs are in, probably not a good idea. But hey, you do you. I know some people that are like totally obsessed with that. Where's that thing? There's a handle at the back of this puppy. There it is. So just my margarine's in here, and I'm turning it on low so that I can add in. I don't need these anymore. Cream together the melted butter, brown sugar, and white sugar until well blended. This is an entire 1 kg bag of brown sugar. That's a lot. So I made sure that it's fresh so it's soft, because otherwise to try and pack the brown sugar, it's not packed and you won't have enough in your cookies. We need all the sugar. Now let's try to get it in the thing instead of on the counter. Watch your fingers. Get out of the bowl. Hold on. Get out of the chips. The chocolate chips. There's my white sugar. Blending, blending, blending. Oh, you want to help? See? It's not ready yet. Go ahead. So now it's like a really greeny texture. That's not creamed together yet. And you see in the bowl. It's getting there though. It's important to make sure that it's actually a nice whipped kind of texture. It makes a huge difference in how that cookies turned out. It's the same as this recipe calls for melted fat, so the oil, the butter, the margarine. It needs to be melted but room temperature. Quit eating the chocolate chips. There'll be nothing left. It's okay, I have a whole nother bag in the fridge. There's chunks in there too, because I had those. Don't let the animals eat the chocolate chips. That's looking pretty incorporated now. Look at how fluffy that looks. Delicious. It's just sugar and butter of different kinds. And next step, beat in the vanilla, egg, and egg yolk. That means turn up the mixer. Make it higher. So I made it louder. I'm gonna add first the vanilla. As it splooshes everywhere, all over everything. Eggs. Just a minute. Oh, let go. I'll stop it because it suctioned the whole thing to the... What are you doing? Excuse me. Get out of here. You just want to eat the dough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you.
I don't eat it when it's like when it gets nasty.
Oh. It's all over the edges, and I want the hard, dry edge stuff to also be mixed in with the rest of the eggies. And before I beat the eggs too severely. Bad eggs! I needed to get it off the edge. Thank you! So I've added the whole eggs. Caitlin helped. And the egg yolks. And now we're blending. Blending, blending. No, don't like that.
Let me smell it.
Until light and creamy is the directions. We'll add some more air into that. You can't really overmix the cookies, which is nice. And now we mix in the sifted ingredients until just blended. So you want all the dry stuff to be wet. That's what she said. Said it before the 15-year-old could. Ah! Ooh, look at how pretty that is. Wait a minute. Look. Do you see how very lovely that looks? Ooh, ah. It's all whipped and creamy now. So now you have to add in a scoop at a time. The dry ingredients, it takes forever. I would like to dump it all in at once, but... And do it at a low setting, otherwise you'll have... Whoosh! Ask me how I know! More please! More please! And I do have like a cover thing with a chute to pour it in, but more stuff gets trapped in the chute than anywhere, and it's another thing I have to wash. Because it can't go in the dishwasher, so I said, no thanks! More please! And I quadrupled this recipe, so this is 8 cups of flour. That's a lot. It's a good mixer. I've blown up a whole bunch of the hand mixers. Lots of them, actually, over the years. I'm gonna make banana bread, too. Not today. The bananas are all in the freezer. It's time to get them out of there. It's working, working, working. Okay, get her in there. Do this. Really? Oh, it poofed itself. And it's starting to get stuck around the mixer handle. That's good. Really? It's not breakfast or supper, I mean. Rosie seems to think it's time to eat. It is about that time. 4:29, yeah? Normally they're yelling at me. Hey, watch it. Here, do this. Now dump it in. Let go, let go, let go. Stop. What are you, 2? Yes. That's not gonna work, honey. Ah. All done. Can you take this and put this in the sink, please? Be gone. Thank you. So now it's just mixed. Everything is wet. That's what she said. So I'm going to scoop it off of the edges and fold in my chocolate chips. Because if you try to do it with the mixer, it's not going to work real well. Ooh, it's lovely. It's so pretty. You can stir in the chocolate chips. That sounds like a lot of work. Oh! Let go of my handle. Nope. It only goes one way and I can't see it. There it is. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Holy man. There's so much dough here. Here, back. So you can see too. The holy crap ton of cookie dough. It's just easier to do this. Everybody likes a little bit of finger in their cookie, right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and dump in the chocolate chips, honey bunny. There's chunks in there too, because they were in the fridge. That's a lot. No, don't eat it. Is it delicious?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's just the chocolate chips you're eating?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So there really is only one easy way to do this. And that's to stick your hands in it. The dogs would like to be fed. Can you do that for me, darling child?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Because it's about to get messy. So, I don't have a ton of arm strength. Otherwise, I would fold it in with a spoon.
I don't know.
Rosie's is the big blue bag. Doop.
What's this stuff, Mom?
Nope. That's cat food. The big bag underneath that one.
How am I supposed to lift it? So.
With both arms.
Ah.
See, this is an exercise in futility to try and use a spatula or a spoon of any kind. It's way easier just to use what I was given. My 5 digits. And fold those chocolate chips in. Also, that's how I can get to the bottom of the bowl. And try not to dislocate a shoulder at the same time. And no, I'm being quite serious. Because I can sleep funny and dislocate my shoulders. It's not fun. And they've been bothering me, actually, a fair bit. With this cold, crappy weather. Oops. Chocolate chip on the counter. Oh. So many. Now. Oh. Holy man, I'm breaking a sweat. Not into the cookies, don't worry. I put on a short sleeve shirt and short pants so I don't melt when I do this. Because it is exercise. But these make the absolute best ginormous chocolate chip cookies ever. This is my favorite dish recipe. These are the cookies I take to bake sales and give away to people when there was people that I cared about in my life. Caitlin specifically has requested these. Okay. Yuck. Ew. So now we need to prepare the cookie sheets. Well, this sits for a second. And in part 1, I said keep those little plastic papery things, the parchments, that the butter margarine came on, because that's what I'm going to use to grease my sheets. Excuse me while I go wash my fingers. What's that?
Pineapple.
Don't put that in the cookies. Ew. Squeeze me, please. Find a different place.
There is no other place.
Yes, there is.
Open, please.
Sure. Now I gotta go wash again. Here you go.
Yes.
You're welcome. I touched the broken hand. Okay. I had a flour sit-in already. Whoops. These are my cookie sheets that I only use for baking. They're actually jelly roll pans, I guess. Not that I've ever made a jelly roll in my life. And the parchment paper lives in my cupboard underneath the aluminum foil. This is like so much work and stuff, yo. Parchment paper. I'm over being a perfectionist because that's so much work and effort. So some things I'm just like, nah, it doesn't matter.
Mine!
Parchment. It doesn't have to be all over because they're not going to stick. They just don't. It's mostly to help with cleanup. These are the margarine sheets from earlier. I'm going to grease the parchment with these pieces of parchment. Rub, rub, rub. See? I used all the bits. Now, you said you needed ginormous cookies? How do you get your cookies all the same size? Ice cream scoops. So I have a normal sized one, and then I have the jumbo. Currently they have to be ginormous cookies. It's fine.
They could be mini.
You want some mini ones too? Okay, great. That just means more.
Yep.
Got it. Oh my goodness, my kitchen's a mess. Holy crap, that's heavy. So, can you see that? Nope. Here, go this way. Ta-da! See? Scoop up the side. I don't need all that extra. And plop. That's what my brain does every time. Plop. Why are you yelling, Rose? Because she can. Bloop. They are going to spread out all on their own. And you can freeze this cookie dough. I've done it many, many times and it works great. I just make lumps like this, put it on a cookie sheet and put it in the freezer until they're frozen, and then put the lumps into they're like little pucks. Like you would get at a grocery store or from a cookie bake sale thingies where they're raising funds at school. Like cookie pucks. We'll do that for now. And then you would just preheat your oven and put the frozen pucks in the oven. It cooks the exact same as fresh. Just takes a couple more minutes. You don't have to thaw the dough. You're kind of close to the others. Haha. Okay. This is why I wear a glove. Now I'm going to put them in the oven. For how long? I don't know. That's not on that page. 15 to 17 minutes or until the edges are lightly toasted. Cool on the sheets a few minutes before transferring to the racks. Do not try to remove the hot cookies from the cookie sheet until after you've let them sit for a couple minutes. Otherwise they just go and they turn into goop. It's no good. Then they fall apart. So I'm going to put these in the oven and we'll come back and see what they look like. Bye. And my dogs need out. There's things I gotta do all over the place. I need to go. I need to go back. There it is.